Petar Snačić was a feudal lord, notable for being one of the claimants of the Croatian throne during the Wars of Succession. Petar's seat of power was based in Nin. His rule was marked by a struggle for control of the country with Koluman of Hungary. During his reign he was able to expel Almos of Hungary from Slavonia, and unite Croatia to the river Drava. According to George Uchasinovic, alias Frater Georgius, first Croatian cardinal, Petar was born in Kamačak, Croatia. He died in 1097 and was the last native king of Croatia. Struggle for the succession. He assumed the throne amid deep tension throughout the kingdom. His predecessor, Stupant, who died without leaving an heir, sparking a major political crisis. Jelena or Ilona, the widow of King Demeter Zvonimir, supported her brother, King Ladislaus I of Hungary, in the inheritance of the throne of Croatia. Meanwhile, as a part of Croatia's dignitaries and clergy did not support Ladislaus' claim, they elected nobleman Petar as king, who immediately deployed the military to defend Croatia's borders from Hungarian attack. However, it was too late. Ladislaus, who had probably devised a military strategy 2 years earlier, launched an offensive and managed to breach Croatian lines along the Drava River. The well-prepared Hungarians soon occupied the entire province of Slavonia but were halted by the Croats at Mount Gvozd. Shortly after his army's success, Ladislaus died, leaving his nephew Koluman to continue the campaign. King Petar's troops maintained their resistance, repelling Hungarian assaults for nearly 2 years. Koluman grew frustrated at his army's impotence and in 1097 assembled an enormous force at the eastern foot of Mount Gvozd. The subsequent offensive was brutal and absolute, resulting in Petar's death. His heroism was commemorated in the renaming of Mount Gvozd to Petrova Gora. 5 years of negotiations between Croatia's remaining noblemen and Koluman followed thereafter. Finally, in 1102, an historic settlement was reached by which the Croats agreed to recognize Koluman as king. In return, he promised to maintain Croatia as a separate kingdom, not to settle Croatia with Hungarians, to guarantee Croatia's self-governance under a ban, and to respect all the rights, laws and privileges of the Croatian kingdom. Petar's ancestry. Although traditionally attributed the surname of Snačić, there is no real proof of his ancestry. He was the last native king of Croatia. After his death, Croatia formed a personal union with Kingdom of Hungary that lasted until 1918.